Hi everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing great. My name is Carla de Guzman. I'm the author of Sweet on You, the book that we are launching today. Yay! Sweet on You is a Christmas romance novel that focuses on Gabriel and Sari. Sari is a barista with her own cafe in Lipa, and Gabriel is the new guy who moves in next door and opens a bakery. So there's a prank war, there's Christmas, there's a big black dog, and yeah, that's basically the gist of the book that we're launching today. So I am so excited to have this event with you guys, and I'm so happy to be able to launch it here today with you. It feels like my birthday, but it's not my birthday. It's I don't know. I'm a Capricorn, so it's not my birthday. But anyway, I hope you have cake, and I hope I'm eating it now. Future Carla, you have to be eating your cake now. I hope you have an emotional support pillow ready because we are doing a lot of fun things today. So we are having some games, some like Q&A thing, and then we actually recorded a reading of a scene from Sweet on You, one of my favorite scenes that I wrote from the book, with Rachel Coates and Jeff Flores reading the parts of Sari and Gabriel. So yeah, they're also our cover models. Of course, we had to get them for the live reading. So I'm really excited for you guys to see that. And aside from that, there are other fun things that you might have already seen on Twitter. And I'm so excited. So if you're excited too, let us know in the comments so we can like squee along with you. Thank you so much for coming. I love you all so much. And let's start.
Yeah! Cake
Woohoo!
party! Woohoo!
Cake. Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Nina. I have cake, and thank you for joining us on the stream tonight to celebrate the launch of Carla de Guzman's book, Sweet on You. We have.
Yeah!
Wow! Wow!
Yes! Pa-cake! Yan talaga yun. Launch party kung launch
Pa-cake!
party talaga.
I love it. So,
That is a cake.
just to quickly explain what's happening, this is you've wandered into the Romance Class Twitch channel. Romance Class is a community of Filipino authors of romance in English. The readers of the books, pretty much anyone interested in what we do, you're welcome here. This is your community. And we usually would release, when somebody in the community releases the book, we would usually in the before times meet up and probably in a cafe and have cake. Uh, in 2020, that has been difficult to do, but we want to give authors the same kind of experience and community that never mind this year, okay? We will still have cake. So tonight, it's Carla's lunch. So Carla's here on the channel. Hi.
Hey
Hi.
friends! Yay!
Also, so yeah, I'll as we introduce ourselves, um, please, people here in the panel, I will ask you to introduce yourself and then talk about your cake. So ako muna. My name is Mina. I will be kind of hosting tonight. And my cake is a mango cake, mango chiffon cake from Caramia. I and yeah, so there. I will have this tonight. Carla, you're up.
Hi, I'm Carla. My cake is a Becky's Swiss chocolate cake. So this is my favorite
Ooh.
cake ever. Because it has like coffee, buttercream, and toffee in the middle, and it's chocolate. It's the best, really the best. Okay, next.
Leila.
Hi, I'm Layla. I'm Carla's self-proclaimed ano cheerleader for Sit on You, I have Russell, the
Of
Mercedes, which
course,
is I'm so happy. I'm so happy that he
had to
doubled up.
have Brasso.
Meron gato. Plus, I
Yes.
also have this giant all about chocolate cake
So
that
nice.
the kuya in Goldilocks is so extra with
Gusto
the
ko
candy.
yan.
Gorgeous.
Ang sarap.
Thanks, Kuya. With the extra.
Customized.
Ayan.
Sarah.
Ako
Yes.
na. Yes. So, I'm Sarah Frejas. I am here because I kind of directed some things that you'll be seeing here later. So, my cake is a bibingka cheesecake from
Mm,
Wildflower. Ano siya yung pinili ko because Sweet Onion is a Christmas novel, Christmas romance. So, bibingka. So, para meron siyang theme, may relation siya dun sa theme natin tonight. So, first time ko to
Yes.
kainin actually. So,
Mm.
try natin.
So thank you for
Brasso
showing
de
everyone your cakes. and and
Brato
in
de
the
Gabriel.
so in the comments people are talking about cake. Yes, please
Correct.
share your the cake you're having tonight with us. Post it on Twitter and wherever else, on Instagram. Tag us. Uh
Yes.
yes, let's enjoy this
Let's
cake
share.
party with everybody. Okay,
Yes,
so
cake.
as we settle in and hang out, we have a few things in store for you, as mentioned by Carla in the beginning. We have, first of all, some questions. We have a Q&A because we want, before before we play with your emotions, we will first let Carla talk about the book that we're celebrating tonight. So we can go ahead, I think, with the first question. Miles, first question, please. And if you have other questions in the comments, please just type them in, and we'll take note of them and ask them also. So now is the time to ask your like burning questions.
Burning.
ask for dish. Okay. First question, tell us about your Sweet on You journey. How did it start? And what inspired you to write the story? Go, girl.
Um, Actually, I have been wanting to write like a baker related story for years and years now. And the very first draft I wrote was of a girl baker in London. It was nice. It was fun because I was watching Great British Bake Off. But then in 2018, I was selling it to a um, event. Chick with her. Uh, she asked me to come with her to this coffee lab that belonged to a friend's husband, and they were we were trying all the different coffees, and then someone said like, "Oh, what if someone wrote a romance between a baker and a barista?" And then that's where it started. um, Sometime,
Dali lang. Oh.
oh, madali lang ako kausap eh. Like, give me a prompt, I'll do it. Which is how half my books get written. But that's where that started. And there was a time I feel like every week in the before times we were going out, hanging out in cafes specifically, having cake and coffee specifically. So parang after that I kind of decided to set the book in Batangas in Lipa, which where my family is from. So there it all kind of came together, and then nagkataon like lucky Karina put out a call for holiday romances, and they really encouraged like own voices stories, and I thought, yeah, okay, go. So yeah, that's how it started.
Thank you. Next question, Miles. May we have the next question? So, in the comments, so if you notice, Carla didn't name any names, but in the comments, people are naming names.
Ah,
Don't miss the comments. friends.
Yeah, vital
Okay.
information in the comment
Yes.
section.
Next question. So, what made you decide to submit Sweet on You to a US publisher? Just related to the last thing you said, I guess.
Well, it started because the publisher put out a call for yun nga, holiday romances with own voices, and I'm the kind of person who will do something before she actually thinks it through. I don't know why I'm like that, but like I feel like if there's an opportunity to try something new, I will try it, and then
Right.
bahala na, we'll see if it works or not. So I think ultimately that's why I figured I would submit this, and like if they don't accept it, then it's fine. But if they do, why not? So that's exactly what happened. Like I sent it in. 2 months later, they said, "Oh yeah, we'd love to publish it," and I was like, "Okay." So yeah, there was no specific decision to do it. There was just the opportunity to do it, and I still don't know why I decided to do it, but here we are, friends, eating our cake, and the book is out. So
Kailangan congrats. So, yeah, by the way, it's now available digital version though right now. So it was released in October. We have a question about print editions. When can they be available in the Philippines?
um, officially, the mass market print edition for Sweet on You is coming out January. I don't know what that means for us. Honestly, I have no idea. I guess the best thing we can do is maybe ask your local bookstores if they can stock it. Um, or yeah, that's as far as I've
I
figured out
think
so far.
yeah, I think so the people who want print because so it's if you ordered from Amazon the digital edition, it's already in your device. You can start reading it. But if you want print, uh yes, you can order.
Don,
Thank you,
parang
Don.
pinapagalitan mo si Abby.
Yes, you can order. I think if anyone watching this is curious about the print edition, because it's the same cover, right? It's Jeff Flores and Rachel Coates, but with a back cover and and
Literally
in
the only
print
difference.
and something you can put on your shelf. So if that's something they want, I think they will need and if they want it in a Philippine bookstore, they'll probably need to message or tag or email their bookstore of choice. Um, and but I actually pre-ordered it from from the Rip Bodice. So so
Go girl.
yes.
Shipping cart
Yeah,
is
so
dead.
you can let me know if you want to
Pasabay.
join my join my cart.
Join my shipping.
Shipping cart.
Yes, so that's happening. Yeah. Okay. Next question please, Miles. Did you revise anything in the story when it was accepted by the publisher? I
Um,
guess so it was a finished manuscript by the time you had submitted it. Okay.
yes, they asked me to submit a finished manuscript. I think the biggest difference between the manuscript I submitted and the one that eventually went to print was the length. Originally, the manuscript was only 60-ish thousand words long. Yeah. And they asked me to extend it to 95,000. I
Really?
don't, yes. I remember the email. The editor said, "Na, you know what? I think we can bump this up to like 95,000 words." And I was like, okay. It's the pandemic. I have nothing better to do. Let's do this.
Okay.
But
Grabe yung 95,000
I
ha.
think, okay, I'm pretty sure like my memory is Lola mode right now. Mga ganon, like the numbers were that big. It's a big increase in the number of words. And most of the changes happen in the beginning.
Mhm.
Because in the first draft of Sweet on You, there are some people I sent like a first draft. And in that version, the prank war is much shorter. Uh,
Okay.
Like not a lot. Yung ano, the whole band thing didn't really happen in the first draft, if I remember right. Again, my
Ooh.
brain is scattered. But there were pranks that didn't happen in the original draft that happened in the printed book. I'm 100% sure, like the carnation thing. Someone sending Sari 1,000 carnations happened in the new draft, not in the first one. But it was
Okay.
mostly that, mostly just adding stuff in the beginning, to kind of bring the two characters together deeper daw, sabi. So, para okay, sige, let's go.
Wow.
There. Yeah.
So it was more of like plot stuff rather than
Nothing,
explain the
nothing.
Philippines, explain.
No, 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 no. I think that was sige, I'll talk about that later. Grabe,
Okay.
girl, the
There's a
manuscript
question.
pandemic.
There's a question. Can we have a book signing with you, Rachel? And Jesus
Rachel and
talaga.
Jesus.
Pag meron na tayong lahat ng print copies, you know, any kind of like book signing or any kind of get together would be so great, but but um
But
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 great big but
but we are in the Philippines. But we're in the Philippines.
let's
we'll
ano,
figure out something.
let's pray to Jesus.
Yeah.
The real Jesus.
Nagsi-stream si Carla habang nagsasign.
I think we can definitely arrange to have Carla sign books. And then let's see what happens with everything else.
Whatever.
Cool. Okay. Miles, may we have the next question? What advice would you give to someone who might want to submit their manuscripts to an international publisher? Uh, have 95,000 words.
Add more words. No, I would say manage expectations. Yun nga, when I did it, like I had zero expectation of what it was going to be. Like no, no, I didn't actively make this manuscript to submit to a publisher, if that makes sense. Like I've said it before, like Sweet on You was really written as a holiday romance book for romance class. So this whole international publisher thing feels like a coincidence. So my advice would be to write the book that you want. Like bahala na who publishes it or how it's published. Because, you have to manage your expectations. Like not every book is going to be the next big thing. But if your goal is to just write the thing and share it with the people you love, then whatever happens, you're nanalo ka na. Yun. That's it.
Okay. You're getting quoted in the comments. People are
Eh,
taking notes.
tayo. Tea spiller na naman ako.
Taking. Okay. Miles, maybe have another question. Have you seen a difference between the scenes and lines from your book that Pinoy and non-Pinoy readers react to or connect with the most?
When we came up with this question, ang tagal ko siyang, I've been thinking about it for like a while now, especially since like the other day, the Entertainment Weekly review came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Congratulations.
Yes, Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah.
I think for me the biggest difference, like I kind of categorize it into two kinds of readers. The people who read my books before and the people who are reading my books for the first time. Like you can tell it's their first time to read my work. For the people who've read my books before, this is very much like Sweet on You is very much what I write. Like there's a food, there's a place, there's a romance happening. It's that kind of those are the things that I like writing the most. And the people who have read my work before recognize that. And what they see more are the nuances that sometimes I didn't even realize they were there, but they were there. Like when someone brings up, oh my God, Chris's cookies is mentioned, or oh my God, those mangoes are from Mango Summer. Those are very specific things that I put in the book for the people who have read my book before, and I see it when people see that, and when it's the person's first time ever to read a work like mine, it's always, oh my God, it's set in the Philippines. That's amazing. Oh my God, it's Filipino food. That's
Mhm.
amazing. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like, I guess it's new for them to read a romance set in the Philippines. Good for you. But, some things I feel like will get missed because they're stuck um, in the mind blowing fact that it's set in the Philippines. And wala lang, I just noticed those things. And I also noticed that people who've never read my work before tend to misspell my characters' names in reviews. Not that
Oh,
I
oops.
read reviews
Yeah.
like obsessively, but I
Are they being
noticed
auto-corrected?
I do it mentally, but I don't know. Like, I see it sometimes. Sari or Gab's names are uh, wrongly spelled, or it's Tomas is spelled with a TH instead of a TO. Um, it's a subtle difference, but it's a name. So parang there. Yeah.
So while you were talking, bigla akong, it occurred to me that this would be great for a reread. Even if this was the first time or the first Filipino book that they've read, it would be awesome if they get to, after a while, reread it and then sort of get past
The
the
wow, Pinoy
yeah,
aspect.
the not being familiar with things, because I think that's how everybody that's how we got used to reading American books. That's how, like, we would actually reread books and then find things later that would have been overwhelming, and we
Yeah.
missed it because we really didn't know uh the place or the people. So yeah. Oh, a comment.
Ha.
Yeah. Exactly. Maybe if they
Fun
start
fact,
reading the
like
other books na.
there are people who have read like romance class and they're not from the Philippines and they recognize like the romance class things I put in the book, which
That was
tells me
really cute. Yeah.
yeah, we really have like a follow, no, not a following, but there really are people who legitimately enjoy our books. And masaya lang like when they notice those things. They're like, ay, get small, get
Yep.
it's like an
Yeah, it's
inside joke.
It
wonderful.
shows that
It's
they
not
pay attention.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's not such a secret code that you cannot that you absolutely won't be able to find it. They're recognizable. It's as recognizable as every other thing that we've been reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, so funny nyo sa comments, my gosh.
Wait, I can't see the
I can see
comments.
the
Natatawa na lang
comments.
ako dito sa
There.
comments.
Aloha.
You're so
I'm gonna watch
funny.
this
Okay.
later.
Oo.
Tita Carla's tea salon is,
It's
I don't
under
know, but
maintenance. Under maintenance.
Do you have
so if
tea right
you're
now, Carla?
so by the
bigla.
way, just to mention, if you're on Twitch and you're watching, you can watch this free while it's live. You can watch on demand anytime if you subscribe. So we have one subscription tier. Uh, it opens up once you subscribe. It opens up all of the past broadcasts, including the chat. So um, some of this will end up on YouTube. You'll be able to see it, but the chat won't get copied onto the internet. So
And the chat
you
is
can, yeah. So if you wanna enjoy the chat replay, you'll need to subscribe or take screenshots now. Ganun.
and
Next question. Next question, Miles. Secret group chat natin to, yes. Okay.
Get to check
Next question.
this.
How did you make the conscious decision to not be explainy about the book's Filipino-ness? Those are real words.
Explaining.
We
I love it.
understand what that means.
Um, I think I made that conscious decision like 2 years ago. I don't remember what year it is again because my brain cannot retain like dates and stuff. But at some point, I don't know if we decided as a group or I decided myself, but we all said, okay, bahala na. I'm just gonna write whatever I want. I'm not gonna italicize my Filipino words anymore. Bahala na kayo. Google mo, girl. It's free.
Google is free, tanhut ko 2020.
As per Miss
2019. Oh.
2019, sorry. 2019.
Google is free. And like I figured if I could figure out like the British aristocracy thing, like this Filipino stuff is so easy and I see it in reviews people say like, "Oh, you should have Google next to you when you're reading." And yeah, I appreciate that because how, the number of words I have to tell this story is wasted if I explain everything to you.
So
Um
don't use the extra 30,000 words to explain.
you Orkilig, use it to make your main character dance to any song you want. Don't use it to explain what
Dancing.
Simbabe is like, what Putong Bombong is supposed to be like. It is what it is. Like it's your world, so you don't have to explain to other people what it is because
Yeah.
because they don't explain to you. So there.
So in the comments, people are agreeing that Google is free and Google is useful. Hmm.
Yeah,
But that's why we love you guys and everyone.
yeah.
It's,
Your power. Your
you
Google
you yeah. No, we allow, but that's why we need each other as a community. We sort of allow each other to experiment and also just be, uh, just be and explore these things because we understand. But again, it's a test, right? And we notice that people who aren't Filipino are able to pick up on all of these things anyway. So it's not necessarily a secret code. Uh,
I,
you,
I haven't had anyone tell me that it's hard to understand or hard to Google.
hi, group hug.
And hey, group hug day! Miss
Group hug,
you.
everyone. Uh, okay, Miles, do we have another question?
Ah,
How is Cavite coffee? No, this is a no. Yes,
It's a
Carla,
legit.
please answer this. How is Cavite
yes,
coffee
yes. I
different
need
from
to know as
Batangas
well.
coffee? No, because in the book, if you haven't
Gusto ko to
read it,
malaman.
in the book they're very like snobbish about their
Coffee
Narrative.
various
snobs.
about coffee snob, cake snob, pastry
Yeah.
snob. Everyone's like very particular about their taste.
Everyone's a
So I mean, if you're not familiar with all the different kinds, it's probably all the same, which is horrible. Which is why Sari hates that Gab
Sorry,
serves
hates
the
Gab.
worst
Or,
coffee.
or his love of three. How dare you? Okay.
um yeah, so please, and I want to say hello to, I think this is Ellie in Bulgaria.
Hi.
She's joined the
Oh,
stream.
hi.
What's up?
Happy to see
Question.
you here. And yes, Carla, please continue. How is Cavite coffee different from Batangas coffee?
Wait lang.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
That's so nice.
Okay. I will go into teacher mode. Okay. Um, I know about this because number one, I asked. Remember, I said that for that first suggestion of a barista and a dessert person, we were in a coffee lab, actually ended up talking to the coffee expert there, and he explained it to me. And also, my mom is a farmer in Batangas, so this is the only reason why I know this. Um, because Cavite and Batangas are on like different altitudes of land. Oh gosh, this is so not scientific. Um, Traditional coffee that you would buy, like if you see Sagada coffee or Cavite coffee sometimes, it's usually made with Arabica beans. Arabica beans are like more popular, like fancy bean. So this is the one that they use most traditionally in espresso making. That is because these Arabica trees can grow in higher altitudes. Gosh, please don't quote me on this. I think this is Googleable. I think this is correct. But anyway, Cavite is able to grow Arabica trees. That's why they can produce a different kind of bean. Uh, Batangas, meanwhile, is mostly on lowland because that's where it is. Lipa especially is in the middle of a valley. Oh gosh, I think, which is why it gets cooler temperatures still, but it's still considered lowland. And Arabica trees can't grow there. So what
Mm.
Lipa is able to grow are
Ah.
Robusta beans and Liberica beans. Um, Batangas is famous for their Barako coffee, which is made from Liberica beans. So it's like super dark, super, like the strongest coffee you've ever had. Like, don't
Parang
see if
lupa, like soil.
yes, very acidic, very
I
acidic,
love.
like drinking earth, drinking earth coffee. That's what Barako is. They can also grow robusta beans. So robusta beans are like something in the middle of an arabica and a liberica, where it can still have different nuances and flavor, but it is still very dark and very small, like a liberica bean. Um, the coffee expert also explained to me that recently more people are more interested in mixing Arabica and Robusta beans. So because Arabica is like lighter and sweeter, then you mix it with something like an Arabica with a Robusta, it makes like a very unique coffee. So in short, the difference is Cavite can grow an Arabica, Batangas can grow a Robusta. That's basically the difference. Personally, I can't taste the difference either. Like, Sari knows more about coffee than I do. Like, everything I know about coffee is like research and me asking my mom, what is this? So yeah, that's basically the
Yes.
difference. I'm a
So someone has confessed to being a three-in-one coffee person.
she's not
My
mad, she's just
God.
disappointed.
Oh no.
Oh
Sari
no.
is not
Same,
That's
mad.
same.
okay. That's okay. You're
I
still
can only have
welcome.
3 and 1 every day.
You're
It's
still
okay. No
welcome.
judgments.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to there are people agreeing with me. I love coffee and I love barako, but it's just I don't I say parang lupa with love.
Appreciation.
With love and appreciation. Okay, thank you for appreciating the coffee lecture. Um,
By
and talking about your fave beans. Uh, what Miles, next question, please. What's your safe space cafe? I'm assuming in before quarantine.
yeah,
before
our
What's
time.
before COVID happened.
because a lot of these places we're not sure if they're open or will reopen. So COVID actually closed down a lot of places. So yeah.
Yeah, and
But
this
yes,
place.
before COVID, what's your safe space cafe? Mhm.
I miss it so much. I don't even know if it's still open, but Tyler's Cafe in Katipunan
Oh,
Avenue
okay.
is a great place. Like, um, it's in like a singular restaurant, and next to it is Gino's Pizza and Pasta, which is my favorite, one of my favorite
Also
restaurants.
good pasta. Yeah.
Also good pasta,
Yep.
and
Gino.
Tyler's Cafe is like they have I like their coffee. They serve this iced latte where the milk is so cold that the coffee becomes cold without needing ice. so it doesn't like dilute the taste of the coffee. I know it's super particular, but yeah, I really like it. And they have, oh my gosh, I miss it. They have this dessert called a strawberry shortcake, but it's not a strawberry shortcake. It's like a pound cake with strawberry jam and strawberries and a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. I miss it so much. But I have literally spent whole days in Tyler's, like writing books, like just being with my siblings or with my family. And when you're hungry for more heavy foods, you can order from Gino's next door. And if you have a steady stream of coffee, they don't play music. That I
Mm.
remember, they don't play music, so you can do your own thing. And the tables are very big, and the seats are comfortable. I miss it.
Aw.
Aw.
So, yes, I think we all
Yes,
miss
I miss
right
cafe.
Christmas
Yeah.
coffee shops,
Being told we
cafes.
were too loud in cafes. Yeah.
Miles, next question, please.
Oh,
According
thanks
to
for the info.
Google, Tyler's still open. Okay, that's great.
Good job, Tyler.
Tell us about your favorite Batangas memory.
Mm, I have so many because like I feel like I've been going there like all my life. Um, but in particular, New Year, we when I was a kid, we used to spend our New Year in Lipa specifically. And my uncles were big fans of like huge fireworks. Uh, I remember one of my mom's brothers. He had an injury because of fireworks, but they loved it so much. And every year we would sit on my uncle's garage, all of us kids, and then it would be so cold because it's Lipa, so we would all have jackets, like we'd be in our pajamas, and my uncles would have like the biggest fireworks. Like I can like imagine it now. And when we got older, we were all able to have sparklers and luces and pretend we were like Harry Potter characters. And then after midnight, we would have sopas and um, other good things.
Sopas.
Yeah, leftovers from from dinner, or like some we'd have queso de bola and fiesta ham. Very specific. We
Food
would,
memories, I guess.
yeah, again, food memories. But yeah, no, mostly New Year's were very particular for me. Especially, yeah. So yeah.
Okay,
And
that's
yeah.
yeah. Anything? Were you going to add something?
No, oh man, this is gonna be sad. But I actually lost two of my uncles this year.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
so
they were the
sorry.
ones they were the ones who really loved the fireworks. So
Mm,
yeah, not remember them.
Aw.
uh, that was our last question, but we have more in store for for this launch. What's next? Sabihin ko lang, so throughout this chat, we also did a giveaway for for a 1 month subscription. So
Woohoo!
Yay!
that's if you're not familiar with how that happens, we decide that Twitch can give the subscription to whomever Twitch decides. And I think it was Doc Leslie who received the 1 month
Yay!
subscription in this
Congrats!
Yay!
chat. So thank
Yay!
you. So if you're a subscriber, you can watch the videos from this channel anytime you want.
Anytime.
All the videos all month, and then
On
you can including the chat replay. So
Subscribe
thank you for
now.
participating. Yeah. So if you can subscribe, you can choose to subscribe, or you can just watch out for when we have live broadcasts. It's free naman all the time. The live broadcasts are free as long as you're able to catch the broadcast on time. And then some of this will end up on YouTube and other video places. The chat will not. So so all this fun stuff that you've been and all the receipts in this
Oh,
in
On the
this
receipt.
chat in this chat session will be for subscribers to see. So thank you. We got some new subscribers since the last broadcast. So thank you so much.
Yay! Thank
yay!
you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yun.
Thank you for
Thank you.
supporting the
Support our
channel.
streamer life chat.
Yes.
Support our new lives as
Yes,
live
the live
stream.
streamer live.
As streamer.
So
um, so those who have missed, like for example, if you just tuned in or whatever, those who have missed the live reading or the reading of the scene from Carla's book Feet on You, and also this couple interview, they will be available on our YouTube channel tomorrow, starting tomorrow evening. Yeah. Um, so the YouTube channel is kilig.pub/YouTube. So please subscribe to our channel for more content like that. We have lots more, promise.
Yay!
We have lots more planned. Um,
Okay.
ayan. So we will be posting highlights on our YouTube channel. You can see the link on the screen and on the chat. If you're not subscribed yet, please do. And yun. Thank you
and
for watching and
we're
Supporting our
taking
streamer life.
suggestions. We're taking suggestions for future streams and future
Content.
events. So if you've noticed, since we can't do our events in person anymore, we're moving all of the events, all the workshops, all the all the talks and panels to our Twitch channel. It's sad that we can't physically meet, but the cool thing is now we can do this and have so many people participate who aren't usually able to attend when it's in Manila.
Yeah.
So we have
yep,
some
yep.
interesting things planned involving people who are not in Manila, and so uh, and just in general, we have stuff planned. So please suggest something if there's something that you've always wanted us to do or us to teach, and you you have not been able to attend because of location or time. Uh, just suggest it on Twitter maybe or email me minaviasguerra@gmail.com and we'll try to schedule it. We have next week. Next week
Yeah.
is part two
We have
of
Romance Class Tambayan, yes.
yeah
Our
hot
makeup
date
stream.
ready.
So last week,
Yeah.
if you were able to catch last week's stream, that was Romance Class Tambayan featuring four Romance Class authors doing their makeup, preparing for a hot date. So we have part two of that next Saturday, same time, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock Philippine time. It will be Bianca Mori, Carla de Guzman, Chi Rodriguez, Don Lanuza, Jay Chia, and Leila Tanhuco. So there will be 6 people on the stream doing their makeup with new boy. They will be dating new boys on next week.
Not just
So
boys,
this,
Not just
Not
boys
just boys,
apparently.
oh,
Yes.
sorry,
Oh yeah, not just
not just boys pala. Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then on the that's yeah. So you can see it below on screen. That's next week, November 14, 7 p.m. Philippine time. And then we have not announced this yet on Twitter or Instagram, but we're announcing it today. We'll be having how to write serialized fiction for fun and profit, hosted by Angela Corsino. That's going to be on November 21st,
ah.
7 p.m. Philippine time, here also on Twitch. So
the one.
we have that.
Nice.
So November 14 and November 21, we have 2 live streams. And then on November 27, we will have the new episode of Hello Ever After,
Yeah.
Reconnected, which is written by Doc Angeli Idomatol. Um, that's a Friday naman. We'll be having that on YouTube. So yeah, we're busy. We have a lot of
Yay.
things.
Busy tayo.
Mas busy pa tayo ngayon.
True, true. So, yun.
Yeah, and so don't forget to purchase Carla's book Sweet on You if you
Yes.
available now on ebook available now everywhere. And if you want the print, please contact your bookstore of choice or contact someone ordering and and shipping a part
Pasabay.
over here. um,
There,
Pasabay.
it's
there
a
will also
there's
be an ebook, but who knows when that will happen. Eventually, it will
audiobook
happen.
audiobook soon
Mhm.
apparently, and there's time the release is I think January. If they're shipping the print book anyway, it's in January. So there's time to make that purchase, and if you want it signed by Carla, we can figure out how to get that
Yeah,
done.
I'm right here. Ito lang ako. I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you so much for attending and joining us and having cake with us.
Yay.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys.
Thank
Always.
you. Thank you, everybody.
Good
Hope you
night,
had fun.
everyone.
Love you guys.
Good
Good
night.
night. Happy weekend.
Happy
Happy
Thank
weekend.
weekend.
you. See you soon. See you next week.
See